So I found this random game on this one one website. It's called it's like I looked at like this one Dusttale thing. It's I don't even know what it is. It's like a choose your own adventure Dusktale esque thing. I put like the first like 5 seconds of the game, and I was like, "Yo, this would be really funny to make a video out of." So I'm doing it. Okay, let's start. Please choose my theme. Ooh, Into the Void. Let's do Underfell. Let's do Into the Void theme. Ooh, no. I need a. Okay, let's see what Underfell's theme is. Ooh, that's cool. I like that. Oh, please, no, that one's horrible. Interesting, but no. That is not good. Value my boy. Okay, character profile. Please enter my name properly. We're gonna do good old DWMP. All in lowercase. Okay, fine. DWMP. My eyes are green, blue, brown, hazel, gray. Ooh, hazel. No, we gotta make. Imagine our eyes are just like. No, let's have like white, like milky white eyes. No, we have to have the milky white eyes. No. We're not gonna wear glasses. We just have milky white eyes. No glasses, no nothing. Oh, we gotta have a beard and a mustache, obviously. No, we're gonna be. I'm a Oh yeah, for they them. We're gonna be a woman, and we're gonna have a beard and a mustache. That makes sense. Our hair is. No, we gotta make it very short. We're gonna have like a buzz cut woman with a beard and a mustache. We're gonna have. We're just gonna have pure strawberry bun, golden bun, ashy bun. Why does all this matter? Oh, we gotta do good old butterscotch. No, we gotta. Jeez, we gotta be good old butterscotch. You know, classic. And how would you have any of that? It's like. It's very short. It's gonna be like a buzz cut. We're gonna do fine. Our skin color is porcelain. What is that? Who? Huh? Who says this? You say like white, black, Asian. Like, what is your skin color? Is porcelain, rosy, honey, umber, almond, bronze. What the freak is this? Chocolate, ivory. We're gonna do the one that sounds the stupidest. We're gonna make. Oh no, we gotta do ivory. Yep, that's me. We're a woman with very short butterscotch fine and ivory skin. What? You have white eyes and do not wear glasses. You are DWMP. Yeah. Yes. Question mark. Yes. You open your white eyes, milky white eyes. Get back. You are non-existent vision blurred. Uh, every part of you hurts. Oh my gosh. Your limbs tingle with pins and needles. Even curling your fingers sends sharp pains through you. You blink, reflexive tears burn through your eyes as an attempt to help clear your vision. Every inhale is a hiccup, a stutter of air. Ooh. Hazy discomfort for who knows how long. Minutes, hours you haven't been using. I don't care. Okay. How far did I fall? It felt long. It couldn't be, though. I'm alive. Injured, hurting, but alive. You flex your hands. It's like someone wrapped 100 rubber bands around each finger. Ooh. You turn your neck. Oof, that's sharp. You hiss out pain. Okay, it's half battery. Not bad. You turn the light and flashlight on and survey yourself. Your bare legs are a mess of scratches and bruises. The dress you are wearing has done nothing to protect you. Your bare legs are a mess of scratches and bruises. The shorts you are wearing have done nothing to protect you. The skirt you're wearing does nothing to protect you. Your thin leggings have been torn to shreds. Your scratches and bruises. Your jeans have tears and rips of them. You're holding up very well, and your cargo pants have a few rips, but it have held up very well. Okay. Well, of course, we gotta do the one that's clearly gonna fuck us over the most. It would have to be a bare legs one, because that's gonna make us physically in pain the most. Doesn't really matter. Dress, short, or skirt. We're gonna do shorts. The blood slowly drips down your legs. Most of the cuts are shallow enough, and they have already stopped bleeding. The dried blood is caked on your legs and pulls at your skin with each movement. You move your phone up to the light on your arms. You have cuts along your arms. Your short sleeve shirts have done nothing to help you. Your sleeves are torn into several spots. Your long sleeve shirt has seen better days. Your sleeves only have a few tears. The sweater you're wearing protect your skin decently, and then the hoodie. We're gonna make sure it did nothing to help us. The scratches throb angrily. The blood oozes slowly out of them. You go to touch your face to feel for any injuries. Your cheek stings when you touch it. Your hand doesn't come back away with blood, so you can conclude it is bruised. You touch your head. A needle-like burn immediately pierces you when you touch the back. It comes away with blood. You're not in any good shape. You've lost a lot of blood and you feel weak. If you don't get help soon, you could die. It's fine. You take a tentative step forward. You move your flashlight to shine in the darkness. You can walk. You are bleeding in pain and utterly alone, but you can walk. Oh, yeah, okay. Wait, you inventory. Okay. Me? Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm not in good shape. I lost a lot of blood, and if I don't get help soon, I could die. And my inventory, a broken phone. Okay. That's cool. Okay, the frustration you feel at the situation cannot be overstated enough. The surge of terror you feel at this situation gives you chills. Resentment bubble. Why would you feel resentment? You're about to die. You're numb. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Your mind goes blank. You attack yourself. Okay, that makes sense. This could be worse. You want to focus on staying positive. These two seem like that they could actually help me. Let's not do that. This makes no sense. Why? The surge of terror. Okay, that makes sense. I want to know frustration. You're about to die. Let's do the one that makes the least amount of sense. Resentment. You gnaw on your bottom lips as you grab your flashlight. You look at the flower bed, then you immediately spot a tunnel in front of you. It's the only way forward. Resentment makes your face twist into a scowl as you march. Ooh, adrenaline and anger makes it easier to ignore your injuries. Oh, actually, that makes sense. Yeah, there's only one tunnel to follow as far as you notice, and you stomp down it, fueled by your frustration in this situation. From one tunnel to a cavern, into another tunnel, into another cavern, into another tunnel. Ugh. You feel yourself growing weaker. Blood drips down your arms. Your cuts have been reopened, and it makes your grip slippery. I'll be fine. Your visit starts to double. It's fine. You swallow hard. Your throat dry, and the world starts to tilt. It's fine. Your movements become more frantic and desperate. You search the house with a panic scramble. The only place left for you to search is the basement. You go to it, and you take the first step your world tilts. Black dots cloud your vision as you lose control of your limbs. You've lost too much blood. Uh-oh. You fall forward and land at an awkward angle, unable to muster the strength to even lift your arms to catch yourself. Snap. Everything goes dark. Okay, so we died. What's this? It's a fast restart. Oh, I have to restart every single time. Okay, so I have to be smart with this. Medical supplies. The lights come on. Go through that door. Yeah, you open a door to a blizzard. You're outside. Ha! A freak snowstorm, but outside is better than nothing. You jump into the snow. All you have to do is go down. There's a road that wraps around the mountain. If you can reach that road, you can get to the town within 10 minutes. You march forward with a purpose. It shouldn't take you long to find a divot in the path. It's hard to see through the snow, but not enough of a turn to stop you. Not when you're so close to getting home. The good thing is you're wearing hiking gear. Anything else and you wouldn't be able to make it so far. Huh. Not only did it protect your fall, but now it's keeping you warm through this blizzard. Huh. You thought you would have thought you'd feel yourself going down or up by now, but this mountain isn't so big that it has a path this long that is flat. But a tingle goes down your spine. Your heart thumps in your chest. You feel as if you're being watched. As you skid through the blizzard and glance around, when you don't see anything, you refocus your efforts on walking through the blizzard. And there is a sharp pain that pierces your back. Suddenly, you can no longer breathe. You try and suck in air, but nothing soothes the burn in your chest. You look down to your horror, and you see something blue-tinged red sprinkling on your chest. It pierced your heart. Blood splurts. What did I do? Your blood splurts out of your mouth. Your white eyes frantically look around to try and see in front of you. Red and blue, red and blue. Your vision goes dark. You see red and blue. How did I die? Oh my gosh! Okay, yeah. Some ash. You feel strange about this. You can't put your finger on it, but it feels important. Curious. You stare at it for a long time. Yeah, yeah, I feel strange about this. There's a knot in your stomach. A sense of wrongness tickles the back of your neck. You go to you give the pile of ash a wide berth. Well, what does that even mean? The situation feels uncomfortable. Not only because you're hurting, but you can't feel it's like the feeling that something is wrong with that pile of ash. If this was a horror movie, this would be the kind of audience. This would be the time the audience learns about how the ash is really something scared or a warning sign of some kind of horrific monster up ahead. You hope, really, really hope that's not the case for you. Monsters vanished from the world centuries ago. You doubt you run into them here. Really, what are the odds? Yeah, it's probably bad. It's dark down here. Yeah, you rub your. Okay, yeah. Probably doesn't help that you hurt your head from the fall. You open your eyes. Reopening them, you startle when you realize you're about to step on another pile of ash. You quickly step back. Your star colored eyes. What? What? Huh? What do you mean star colored? I thought it was white. Flicker around to try to spot the source. The light from your phone moves quickly as you check each area. Nothing to the left, nothing to the right, nothing on the ceiling. There's not a single thing around you that matches that color. As if someone has dumped a pile of it in a random spot. A chill crawls down your spine. The knot in your stomach twists itself tighter. You hate this. You can't explain why, but this ash deeply unsettles you. With the last pile, you walk around it, and you see another one. You feel nauseous. Please don't murder me frickin' again. Trepidin keeps you on your toes as you walk through another pile. A foreboding blanket of unease settles over you. It chills your skin like a cold fog. Ba-dump. Every part of you is filled with some dread from this ash. It is unexplainable. You have no rational reason to be so disquieted. And alarmed by some ash on a cave floor. You can admit that it's odd to find, but you shouldn't that shouldn't warrant the level of anxiety it gives you. It's a corpse, buddy. Your heart beats loudly in your head again, drowning out the suffocating silence of the cave. You restlessly shift your weight side to side as you stare into the lightest ash mound. The light shakes. Your grip on your phone is no longer steady. There's a long wooden table with a few chairs around it. Yeah, it feels like a cozy room. You notice the hallway to the back. You step into the kitchen. Ash. It's particularly on the table, particularly on the chair. Partially on the table, partially on the chair, and the rest on the floor. It was as someone was sitting there. It was as someone has died there. Yeah, your heart pounds in your chest. A sickening realization comes to you. It couldn't be. Could it? Yeah, you feel faint. You take a stumbling step back. They're ashes. They're remains. They died here. That family. You raise your voice to call out, panic and anxiety making your voice higher pitched than normal. You want to be wrong. You want to be mistaken. You call out as you search the house, but no one comes. You have to concede here. You have to accept the truth. The answers are monsters remain. They must have died in this cave alone, isolated, trapped, banished, unwanted. It tears at you, jaggedly cutting into your heart. The wind is knocked out of you, your world darkening on how horribly unfair this feels. There's a lump in your throat that you swallow back down. If you had not fallen here, who would have known? How cruel. Your breathing quickens, your insides being ripped apart at this tragedy. Those poor souls. You close your eyes. Your heart aches than any more of your injuries now. What can you do? Yeah. Sorry. That's right, you're bleeding and hurt. There must be something in this house that can help you. You search the hallway, they don't budge. You search the kitchen, nothing opens. But with each one of your efforts, you feel yourself growing weaker. Blood drips up the back of your head. Your vision starts to dawdle. No! Oh my god! Why did I die again? Oh my god! I'm gonna have to do this all again. Maybe something for them. You remember the flower bed. A small little thought, but you can't not do anything. Not when you know the truth. Not when they've already gone so long without this much. It's difficult for you, arduous and painful to force yourself to start walking again, but it's not impossible for you. You leave the house. There's one way back. You are grateful this place is not a labyrinth, at least. With some kind of purpose, your footsteps move more quickly. You know what you're doing and what you plan to do. Although every so often you have to stop what you're doing and brace yourself against the cave wall, you're getting lightheaded. When you reach the flower bed back where you fell, you start to pick some flowers with shaky hands. You take as much as you can carry. There are plenty of flowers left behind when you leave. You walk back through the cave. You place a flower at each pile of ash. You try not to miss any spots. They deserve this much at least. It is a small thing to place flowers at a grave. You don't know their names, nor their faces. You've never met them. You don't need to. They were living, breathing beings who had families and loved ones. That alone validates their existence to you. Their death should mean something, otherwise it's just... You're happy to have found flowers for them? Okay. Shaky as you enter. At least there's light here. You turn off your phone flashlight and set it down. You carry the last flower you have into the kitchen. The star-colored eyes rest on the ashes. You place down a flower and whisper a soft sorry. There's a black. There's a breath on the back of your. Huh? There's a breath on the back of your nape. What kind of words?
Nape?
Nape? What is nape?
It's like a part of your neck.
So what? Click. You whip your head around so quickly you almost see stars. There's something behind you. Wait. In the corner of your eye, you notice a cabinet is cracked. This thing is cracked open. You must have not noticed it. There are a few spray bottles, cleaner perhaps, and a white metal box. You set down the flowers so you can pull out said metal box. Opening it up, you find bandages, bottles with pills inside, and several tubes of ointment. A small hiccup of laugh escapes from you. You apply first aid to yourself. Crawl into the bed. It's warm. It's soft. It smells like butterscotch. Oh my gosh, is that my hair color? Your eyes burn when you think about the family in the pictures. When you think about the ash in the kitchen. This must have been one of their beds. You close your eyes and swallow back the lump in your throat. It doesn't take you long to fall asleep. Bro, dream of the house in the cave. Yeah, only this time when you enter the house, you're greeted with a tall goat monster with a kind smile. Come in. You thank her. Are you hungry? You are. Good. Nod. Laugh. Yeah. Yeah, it's just mostly being Toriel being nice. Yeah. A sense of pain, a sense of grief when you take a bite. This bitterness doesn't come from the cinnamon nor the butterscotch. What created it? It's hard to swallow this lump of sweetness tinged by blah blah blah. Yeah. Rallow a wholeness nestles in your heart. You look up to the monster who smiles as kindly at you as she had before. Thank you, DWMP. For what? Her demeanor softens like a mother about to embrace her child. She bends down and nuzzles her snout into their face for being you. Why wouldn't there be snow underground? The snow is pristine as if it's freshly fallen, or like no one has walked across in a long time. You wonder if you will find more ash. You hope not. I'm gonna see Sam's. No. With the brightness of the place, you do not need your phone to use as a flashlight. The air is so cold it hurts to breathe it in. With a mist wafting your nose begins to burn. You are more energized than before, not as hurt. You can pick up the pace. You need to move quickly to stay warm and hopefully find a way out or someone who can help. I don't think you're going to find that. Crunch, crunch, crunch. It is fortunate, you think. There's only one path to follow. The tall trees block any hope of you veering off that path. They're closely grouped together, and you wouldn't want to risk any more loss. If there's a path, it'd be stupid to leave it. Crunch, crunch, crunch. The hairs on the back of the neck stand. A tingle goes down your spine. A heart thumps in your chest. You feel as if you're being watched. Look around, duh. Your heart thumps in your chest. Anxiety and fear prickling at you. You look to your left, you look to the right, and look behind you. You see nothing, you see no one. You strain to listen, but nothing changes. Your gut clenches. Something's not right. Even if you don't see anything, something sees you. You head to the shop. Hygiene supplies, food, first aid, clothes, and so on. The back wall is framed pictures of monsters, many of them. I think they've been dead for a few years now that I think about it. Many of them rabbit-like mirrors and more shelves lined with books, bottles, and knickknacks. This general store perfect for a small, cozy town. You can easily imagine that the owner is a friendly person who likely greets their customer with a warm smile. There's ash on the counter. You step closer and see it's spilled behind the counter as well. Looking at the counter, you notice there's 2 more piles of ash. They're smaller than you've seen before. You don't have any more flowers. You stare sullenly at the ashes, your heart sinking faster than an anchor. What happened to these monsters? Blah, 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 blah. Dang. Sad. Bro. You turn to see paper, bright, vivid, colorful paper. It's stacked in between craft supplies on a middle shelf. It's the thought, right? You hand over the paper and take out several sheets. It's thick and smooth. You're really good at arts and crafts. You sit down. We're gonna sense the sit down of. Let's do a pink flower. No, we gotta go pink. What a lonely town. It's snowing hard and the wind is howling. It's difficult to see through a sudden blizzard. We're gonna take shelter. You enter the end, grateful that the building is warm. You wonder if it's similar to the previous house you stayed in. Does it start to heat up when someone turns on the light, or is it something else triggering it? You're bitterly cold after spending so much time out here. You shiver and sniffle. A glance out the window tells you that the snow continues to come down hard. You figure you'll be here for a while. A yawn slips out of you. You don't think you've ever been awake for that long, but you've been awake for long, but your body is too tired and achy from the fall. Coupled with you constantly shivering for nearly an hour, a fatigue has kept on you. It won't hurt to rest more. Although your efforts to do so, you glance at the door at the end. You remember the feeling of being watched. You decide to lock the inn door. You head up the stairs. The floorboards creak. You lock the door behind you. You climb into bed. You find it warm. It soothes your frost-nipped skin as you curl under the blankets. You turn off your phone and hide under your pillow. Darkness welcomes you. Slumber. Doesn't last long. You're half awoken by something. Your sleep added mind, unsure of exactly what exactly woke you. A noise, a sensation, maybe an itch. You are immediately alert and on edge. No, please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Yeah. There's something at the side of the bed. You cannot see anything but red and blue lights underneath the hood. Yo, it's Sans the skeleton. Ba-bump, ba-bump, ba-bump. You and this figure stare at one another. Blood gushes out of your mouth. You've lost the ability to breathe as something impaled you from behind. Your heart was ripped down the middle as you used the less thump to spoil blood. With no heart, each breath you make is meaningless. No. You gasp for air, unable to actually breathe. You make a strangled noise, choking on your blood. You're rapidly losing strength. Peekaboo. The fist whispered, "You shouldn't have seen me." Last thing you see as darkness ebbs over. Oh my gosh! I died again. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so annoyed. I do this every single time. Yeah. It's driving you mad. You don't feel safe knowing someone or something is watching you. You spin around in the village, completely focused on trying to pinpoint where you felt the gaze. A glimpse of red and blue catches your attention. It's gone within a second. That's obviously Dust Sans' eye, but you were certain you saw it. You need to leave now. You leave the town. You merge forward with a purpose. You see a pile of rocks at the end of the path. You continue on, but you do not want to stop. You leave the snowy forest and re-enter a narrow cavern. You're back inside a cave-like structure. The air is already significantly warmer. It's narrower than any of the previous areas. The walls are smooth to the touch, but embedded with them are blue crystals that faintly grow. The crystals provide enough light. You do not need your phone. You put your phone away. You clasp a glimpse of movement in the corner of your eyes. Oh no, oh no. In a hurry. Oh yeah, in a hurry. No, I gotta do like a scary voice. In a hurry. The voice is being whispered from behind you. You turn and see nothing there. Your breathing quickens. Oh. It's fine. It's just one little typo. You're being followed. You're definitely being followed. A ghost, a monster, something else. You don't know. All you know is you have to get out of here. You start to run. Your last words. I'm doing the FNAF sound effect. Raspy, heaving, crackling. You dare to glance behind you as you run as you see a hooded figure at the end of the tunnel. Red and blue lights starting to shine over your hood. The figure starts to chase after you. It doesn't run like you do. Rather, it blurts in and out of existence. Each blinks it comes closer. You sprint, adrenaline and raw fear coursing through you. As you near the end of the tunnel with an eruption of red outline, electric blue pillars make you stop. They block your only way forward. Oh yeah, blue pillars make you stop. That's probably the bones. They block your way. Yeah, you're trapped. You want to have a mad time. Oh my gosh, he said the thing. The figure asks you in a cracked voice. Oops, he says. The sudden tight sensation around your chest. It's still my turn. You're thrown into the stalactites of the ceiling, impaled through the limbs. Yeah, and you're done. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. Okay, so I do have to admit, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Yeah, I actually, off camera, I tried like over 6 different times, and so I gave up and I quickly looked at a walkthrough, and apparently I have to say this one thing. It seems so random. I'll find it in a bit, but it's so random, like that you have to do this one specific thing. You have to not look for Sans, and I'm just like, why would you not look for Sans? What? Like, I don't get it. Why would you just not look for the person who clearly wants to kill you? What? Okay, so apparently the thing you have to specifically do it is that you feel as if you're being watched. Apparently you're supposed to dismiss it. Like why? Like you just have to dismiss it. You're tired. You'll be fine. Don't even bother looking around. Who cares? You're gonna die. Whatever. Apparently that's supposed to happen. Yeah, okay. You call out. There's no response. Disappointment floods through you. You try and call out again, hoping maybe no one heard you. You don't want... It's partially on the table, partially in the chair. The rest is on the floor. What? As if someone was sitting there, as if someone was died here. You don't want to find only Ash. Your voice cracks out when you crawl again. There's no response. There's only you. Another fresh snowfall. Oh my god, stop giving me freaking footsteps. It's time to carry on. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Each step you take, you stick into the snow. You weigh more than you did yesterday. You weigh more than any other time in life. The heavy burden on your heart pulls you down. Crunch, crunch, crunch. You carry on without choice. There's only one path you can take. It's hard to believe your despair desire to enjoy a nice day has led to this. You're already exhausted. You wish you were back in your own bed. You miss the sunlight. How the monsters will get a light of... Okay, be the nice. Obviously, do good. You hate the silence. It grates on you. No. No. However, you're still alive is still beyond you. No. 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 It's such a shame you didn't fall down before this tragedy. It's sadly beautiful here. You can't start thinking about the ashes, about the monsters. We're gonna do probably that, but basically, this is bad. This is... You probably shouldn't like it here. No. 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 Probably. I don't know what... I don't like the word sadly, so I don't like that. You can't stop thinking about the ashes, about the monsters. No. That's okay, but I think this is better. What was it like? Had you known your trip would have led to this, you would not have gone. You still would have gone. Would have still gone. Is that dumb? Probably, but whatever. Come on, it's probably good. There's a pile of rocks at the end of the path. Stacked in a mound, there's a branch stuck inside. You stare at it. It is not a pile of ash, but no less a grave. You place your flower at it, carefully sticking to the rocks so it won't easily blow away. Huh. How many more? You shudder, your throat tight. You move on. You eventually leave the snowy forest and re-enter a narrow cavern. You're back inside a cave-like structure, and the air is already significantly warmer. Yeah. More bodies. It doesn't take long. Each pile of ash, you will leave behind a flower, and a piece of your heart. What happened to these monsters? What killed them? What cruel twist of fate forced upon them? Why? It's not fair. It's not right. You have to keep going. A burr of silence, dimly lit with tunnels in ash. You walk, find the ash. You feel a bit of you break as you leave behind a flower. You move on. Rinse, repeat, again, and again. The first building you see was something with a sign that reads MTT Resort and Spa. The brick road splits off on the right and the left side of the building where you see even more buildings. You can't get a good look at all of them yet. It definitely feels like you've entered a city in a cave, a magic city, an empty city. Call out. Your voice cracks. There is no response. You call out again as you walk the streets. You hope. You pray. You wish. Don't all be ashes. Please, please, please.
Partially on the table, partially in the chair, the rest on the floor. It's partially on the table, partially in the chair, the rest is on the floor. It's as if someone was sitting there, as if someone had died there. Please, please, please. Ash on the table, ash on the booths, ash over the counters, ash on almost every seat. It's a mass grave. You raise your voice, you shout as loud as you can. There's ash on the counter. You step closer and see it spilled behind the counter as well. Looking by the counter, you notice there's 2 more piles of ash. They're smaller than what you've seen before. Your throat is raw and hoarse as you call it again and again. No one responds. You have no other choice but to accept the silence, this ending, unrelenting, suffocating silence. There is no one left. There's only you. They died here in the dark. They died without knowing what the sun felt like, what the stars looked like, and what the spring tastes like. Their wishes were for nothing. Their hopes and dreams are dust in the wind. Hopes and dreams? Oh my god! Yes! Oh my god, that song is such a fucking banger! Anyway, you wander through this empty city. Your heart is broken as can be. The tears slip out without protest or warning. They slide down your cheeks, your swollen eyes, singing for their departure. You do not stop until you see a store. A craft store. Yes! Go inside, baby. The door is unlocked. You turn it and see a small art and craft shop. There is a light switch nearby to flick on the light. You find yourself in a large room with many shelves of paper. You know what you do. You grab the supplies and take a seat. You work without pause.
You make flowers for hours enough to fill your bag twice over. Your fingers are stiff from your unrelenting pace, and your back is more rigid than a plank. You stuff your bag full of content that you'll need to come back for won't come back for the rest of the flower. Is you backtrack to the piles of ashes you saw before and place flowers at them. Every ash pile around the road, you give them flowers. You don't go into their homes. It feels unnecessarily intrusive, but you do place flowers at the front door of the buildings. You leave an entire bouquet at the lab, uncertain of how many monsters were inside. Oh, that's yeah. If you guys don't know what Dusttale is, yeah, Alfie's like put a bunch of monsters in the lab, and I'm pretty sure Sans killed them all. You use up nearly all your flowers in the city. Only then do you take the elevator up to the castle that overlooks it. Right, a huge wall of pulsating white light. It must be the barrier humanity sealed the monsters behind. Humans have always been immune to sealing magic. You don't. You'll have any issues crossing through it. We're gonna linger. You keep discussing it, but now you found the exit. You feel it again. Someone is watching you. A monster, one who remained quiet when you called out. We're gonna turn around. We're probably gonna die, but whatever. There's a monster behind you. He's shorter than you. He wears long black sweatpants and sneakers. He has this dark blue jacket that is zipped all the way up to this hood pulled up, and a bright red scarf wrapped around. His hands are in his jacket pocket. There's an unnatural shadow covering his face from the hood. All you can see are two red and blue lights from inside. He stares at you. You stumble away from him across the barrier. No, we're gonna stare at him because let's be honest, there is no way we're going to survive Sans, so we gotta stare at him. There is a long moment of silence between you. He is a monster. A monster all alone in a kingdom of ash and dust. The last monster. You have your questions. Yeah, what if he's the reason for this? You stumble away from him in fear. No, we're not gonna stumble away from him. Sans is just gonna kill us. Your heart breaks from you. You can feel your eyes burning again. Yep. You can't help it. Why do you just keep crying? I mean, maybe it's justified. Like, come on, bro. Grow some balls. You can't help it. You take a step closer to him. Your head cocks to the side. You move closer to him slowly and quietly. He doesn't react further than continuing to watch you. When he's close enough, you shakily wrap your arms around him and pull him close. He's cold. He feels like there's nothing but skin and bones in your arm. This poor monster. You squeeze him tightly. You hear a sigh. He pulls out an arm from his jacket pocket. He pats your back. Then, his grip from the back of your tongue tightens. You're suddenly yanked away from him and tossed through the barrier. The last thing you see are red and blue lights that shine in the dark. Is this the end you want? I could, but nah, I don't want to end it here. You don't want to end it here. The idea of that monster stuck in there, alone, you know what you do. You don't want to return to the life of normalcy. What you went through changed you. The ash may be out of sight, but it will never leave your mind. You walk through Mount Abbott, and you prepare yourself of what to come. It takes you a few days to finish preparation. It takes you another 2 days to find the spot where you fell. You're better prepared this time. There's no need for you to jump down. You have the right equipment to rappel down. So we're just going back down there just to get this murderer. What are we doing? At the end of the first week, he comes to you. He appears in the inn. Right as you walk down the stairs. He looks down. Although he has a smile on his face, you don't think he's happy. Is it permanent? The monster asks, "Why did you come back?" He has a softer and deeper voice than you expected. Okay, you don't know. This felt right to you because of him. We're gonna do because of him. Yes. He silently stares at you. You add that you don't want him to be alone. He makes that odd choking voice, like a rasping laugh that's strangled and rusty. You even realize the danger you're in. You admit the fall was risky. The danger you're in right now. You look around. You don't see anything. He does that noise again. That laugh. Chuckle. Has it really been so long for him that it sounds so broken? Your chest tightens. Right, he rasps. You're ready to cry, baby. Didn't even cross your mind, did it? Did what? The reason I'm alone here, the reason I'm alive is because I killed everyone. Then why are you still alive? Because you're a crybaby, he says, moving the lights off to the side. You can get going. You know the way out. You shake your head. Why? You don't want to leave him alone. He looks up, laughing again. Best joke I've heard in a long time. A crybaby human gets clingy to a monster. Maybe it's the way you're trying. I'm just ruining this moment. Does he want to be alone? The monster does not respond. He has fallen silent as he stares at you again. You walk closer to him and hold your hand. You introduce yourself. He looks at your hand. He looks up at you. He slips his hand into yours. Oh!
Sans, he says. Sans the skeleton.
You tell him you're happy to meet him. He stares at you again, looks down at your hands. You squeeze his hand.
Done exploring,
He asks. You shake your head. You keep finding new things. You're certain there's more to see.
There isn't.
He said. Oh, but have at it, he says, looking away. Would he mind showing you? A raspy noise comes out of the skeleton. Are you asking for a tour? He pulls his hand away and spreads his arm. Welcome to the underground. Everyone's dead. You wince. You apologize. You cringe. You nervously bite your lips. You nervously look away. You apologize. We're gonna say we're apologize. Yeah. We're gonna say you apologize. That sounds the nicest one. Enjoy your stay, he says as he disappears. A turtle monster with a long white beard and dressed like an explorer. Wah ha ha, settling in, kiddo. You shrug. Must be the transition, says the turtle. Doesn't it help that the story you keep ain't the friendliest, eh? Yeah. I'm old, I'm cold, I'm Asgore's truck, and I'm badly controlled. You think of how to respond. You understand. Isolation for so long. It would be harder than anyone. You understand. You can be patient. You understand, although you wish you knew how to help. Well, how are you, sweet? Good. And the monster chortles decently amused. Good luck. He always was hard to read. He looks out at the flower. Tell me, he says. You believe in fate? Yeah, we're gonna say yes. Funny thing, he says. Fate. Yeah, on prophecy. You see the emblem around the triangles? It's got a special meaning. Although the original meaning's been lost to time. All we know is that the symbol geysers are monsters below, and that winged circle among symbolizes something else. He says, some would say that it's meant to represent an angel who is saved for the service and brings freedom. Others say the freedom has a different meaning. The turtle monster pats your knee. Which are you? Damn, you open your eyes. Why did I make Gerson like freaking sound like he's insane? You wake up and see your blue-red lights staring at the darkness. You blink and they're gone. You blink and they're gone. Sans? Must have been your imagination. Sans? Okay. Maybe. No, probably not. Sans makes sense. I don't think that's it. Sans could kill us. We're gonna say Sans. Because if we say, I don't even know. And like, ... is probably bad. Sans makes sense. Most of your imagination could be good, but it could also be bad. To be fair, Sans could, but I think that Sans would make more sense. You rub your eyes tiredly. You find it difficult to go back to sleep. You go back to sleep without issues. We're gonna say we find it difficult. You're restless. Why was Sans there? Sans is perched on the foot of your bed. You really notice him because you suddenly smell cigarettes. You look up at the skeleton. Hard at work, huh? He says. Yes, you suppose so. Sans stares down at the map you're working on. Need a map of this place? He asks. Hey, you love your map. You lost without it. Yeah. He lets out something raspy and wheezy. Was that a laugh? Has it been so long since he last laughed as a voice is unused to making that noise? Over a pun. A map pun. Which was not all intentional. Which was definitely intentional. Could he be a love? Oh, we're gonna say kindred soul. Kindred soul, baby. Kindred soul. He's a kindred soul. I can already tell where this is gonna go. Oh no. We're gonna freaking date this guy. We're gonna smooch this guy. Smooch the skeleton. Why would he say that? Oh my gosh. You think carefully. Knock, knock. Sans sits up straighter. Who's there? Sure. Sure who? Sure hope you like bad jokes. He goes, his voice crackling. Knock, knock. Who's there? Who's there? Nobel. Nobel who? Nobel. That's why I knocked. His eyes brighten. I like it's brighten and cover. You think of any pun jokes you might know. I'm reading a book about anti-gravity. It's impossible to put down. Glad I know sign language. It's pretty handy. Trying to write with a broken pencil is pointless. I used to be addicted to soup, but I'm clean now. But I'm clean now. A friend of mine tried to annoy me with the bird puns, but two can play that game. We're gonna do the good old anti-gravity. He shifts around in the bed. His eyelids widening. I want to be cremated as I go. Last shot of my smoking body. Yeah. Okay. He shifts around the bed, his eyelids widening at me. I want to be cremated as I go. It's my last shot as a smoking body. Wait, oh, that's my speed. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna make sense. Sans changes from liking puns to liking dark humor puns, guys. Oh no, that's terrible. You smirk anyway, beam anyway, smile, grin, crack a smile. We're gonna say beam. Knock knock. Who's there? Candles. Candles who? Candles joke could get anywhere. Oh, candies. Oh my gosh. Candies nuts fit in your mouth. That was the real joke. That was the real joke. Candies jokes getting worse. Candies nuts fit in your mouth. You starts to Snickers. You can't help but. We're gonna say. Just do the biggest one. Cackle is cackle. Ooh, I'm gonna say laugh. Your morning has drastically improved by swapping bad jokes with Sans. You go to back and forth for many hours. He even gets up to follow when you get a glass of water because your throat hurts so much from laughing. It's a wonderful day. At the end of it, he asks you, "You really staying?" That's the plan. Huh? You're pretty weird, huh? He says. You shrug. You can't argue against that. How many others would do what you're doing? Well, then I guess I can invite you over. He says, "Be neighborly." You'd love to visit. Okay. He says. I'll meet you outside Gribbly's tomorrow night so we can have dinner. You agree to that. The following night, Sans shows you his home. Sans ushers you into the kitchen. There's a small kitchen table that has been cleared off. You take a seat. He places a bowl of spaghetti and meatballs in front of you. It smells amazing. He sits down with his own plate, a mirror image of yours. Go ahead, he says. Although he has a permanent smile on his face, you're getting better at telling when he's actually happy. You take a bite of the dinner. Your face scrunches up reflexively. The taste is indescribable. I followed my bro's recipe, he says, his tone filled with cheer. It takes an impressive amount of willpower to swallow. You quickly reach for the water to wash the taste down. Yeah, you don't have to read the rest. Yeah, he said, I got microwave ramen on the go. You can eat this, ... This might be the best. Yes, please, yes. No, this is fine. We're gonna say... yes, please. We're gonna say... Yes, please. He snickers. I don't cook. Microwave is the most I'm willing to do. Neither do you. You can burn water. Neither do you. You're far too... Papyrus, I burnt the water. Neither do you. Neither do you, but you like to learn. You actually like to cook. You're not the best, but you can manage. You actually like to cook. You're pretty good. We're gonna say we really like to cook, but... Papyrus, I burned the water. Sans, how the fuck you burn the water? I don't know, bro. It just caught on fire. Sans, oh my god, the house is on fire. I'm sorry, I can't. Wait, no, I think I missed something. I'm sorry, I can't cook. Okay. There are no other living souls in the underground. It honestly amazes you how well Sans has coped with the unending silence. What he has gone through, the demise of his entire race with him as a lone survivor, must have been deeply traumatic. You read some notes on solitary confinement, and you understand it's considered an extreme form of torture. Then you go on saying within the first week, Sans has been alone for years. You don't know how he managed. You were on creating this proper way to honor the monsters while exploring the underground. You've been underground for months. Sans is a brat. Sans is a brat. You come to accept the fact he's dear to you, but he's a brat. Because he's a skeleton, he does not generate body warmth. So when he comes to bed, he's always cold. Why do you guys always sleep together? I don't know. Okay, no, it's fine. Why? But you could have had... There's the entire underground. You guys don't always have to sleep together. Kind of sounds a little weird. Better not be anything weird. He's always cold. That much is fine. You produce plenty of body warmth for the both of you. And you're always... If you're on the blankets, the whole bed will be heated up within minutes. Sans will not wait that extra minute. As soon as you're in bed, he places his frigid, phallic... What? Fellanes on you. Some nights he'll even wait until you start to drift off, really raking you with their freezing grift. He always says, sorry, but he's grinning widely till he says it. He does not sound sorry in the least. And then, you'll be minding your own business when he pops beside you. First time he did, you screamed. He made his mission to jump scare you at least once per day. Keep you on your toes. Oh, the pranks, whoopee cushions, under any seat you're about to sit in, even if you checked to make sure they aren't there, or magically appear when they turn around, or a small buzzer hidden in his hands when he pats your back or takes your hand. Condiment buzzles with caps slightly unscrewed so when you use them, topple over and cover your whole meal. Lemon juice and salt mixed into your water. A small snowball into your back. He'll randomly play the trombone and go wah 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 if you trip or make a mistake in your hobby. He'll take a few of your clothes and hide them throughout the underground.
Yeah, it took you weeks to find your spare boots. You know you could have asked him to stop or find the world, but he seems so genuinely delighted by your reaction. It's hard to actually be mad at him. Oh, and the puns galore. Okay, that one you actually thoroughly enjoy. And sometimes he'll make a joke, laugh so hard he'll fall out of his chair. He'll get wheezing, gasping for air. Whenever you laugh because of him, the lights in his eyes sockets bright brighter than any star. He's a menace, and you say that with affection.
Night terror. Since coming to the underground, you've become a light sleeper. You are loose to the constant silence, so whenever there's an unexpected noise, you're instantly awake. Sans is is a quiet sleeper, unless if he's having a nightmare. The first time he had to when he shared a bed, it was a minor one. He shifted in his sleep and mumbled in pain. All you had to do was shave his name as he was instantly awake, alert, and disintegrated. He stared at you tiredly, mumbled with thanks, and rolled over and went back to sleep. This happened a few more times, each one fixed by you saying his name. Tonight is different. Tonight you wake him up by shivering and shuddering. You say his name, but it doesn't react. He's quiet. He is quiet. Not a single whimper or mutter to be heard, but it's clear he's distressed. Magic sweat beads form around his head and his body continues to shake. You touch his face and repeat his name again. He doesn't respond. Or he nods at you. You get louder. You shake him gently. He doesn't react. Fear makes you sit up straight. You reach over to the nightstand and turn on the light. Nothing happens. Stan's face stays static. He's always stuck smiling, but you can tell he's distressed. Your heart aches as you think of ways to help him.
My companion, concern for my friend makes me feel queasy. ... Why would I just be ... And we're gonna say, which one sounds the most zesty, and I'm gonna go out with him. Say a worry for my companion. Companion doesn't necessarily mean it. Friend makes no sense. Yeah, I mean friends. It doesn't sound dating enough. Heart aches. We're gonna do that. Yeah.
You promise Sans you won't leave him alone. You tell Sans you love him. Well, yeah, Squeeze, you promise Sans you won't leave him alone. You tell Sans you love him as a dear friend, always be by his side. You kiss the top of his head. We're gonna say he loves him. Yeah, we're gonna tell him he loves him. Why am I going out with Sans, bro? I could do anything else, but it sounds really funny, and I could have really funny content if we love him. His arms wrap around you. He tightly grips the back of your shirt. Okay, he whispers. Okay. Spending time with Sans becomes as easy as breathing. His menace tendencies aside, you really love the small skeleton monster. Every day is peaceful, tranquil. You've nearly completed your memorial to the monsters in a celebration that Sans tells you about them. He tells you about the couch beside him. He tells you about Toriel, the goat monster who lives on the road. She liked puns and bad jokes and a motherly aura. Aura forming! I can't see anything here, but I can already tell I'm gonna put a billion Gokus on screen or some crap like that. Some aura farmer. He tells you about Violet, the bunny monster who ran the Snowden's shop. He was warm and nice and always liked to look after the children. He tells you about Grilby. He tells you about the dog patrol, greater dog, lesser dog. He tells you about the royal guards. He tells you about Undyed Doctor Office, King Asgore. He tells you about every resident in Snowden. He tells you about every monster he knows. He tells you about Papyrus, his baby brother, who loves puzzles and always won't have many friends. That's a scarf that he wears. You're crying by the end of it. Big heaping sobs as you hiccup and sniffle. He calls you a crybaby and wipes away your tears at the back of the sleeves. Why are you crying? I'm not, he says. That's why you have to. Crybaby. He teases you softly. You can't help it. I know, he says. His eyelids flicker away from you. I like that about you. He looks back to you and wipes away the fresh tears so you have fallen. You don't even know these monsters, but you grieve from them anyway. I could never. That heart of yours. It's something else. You lean forward and press the face into his chest. You curl into him. He rubs your back. Thank you, he says. For crying enough for the both of us. The next week he tells you about what happened in the underground. Kara, Frisk. Oh, we were doing the genocide. Oh yeah, okay, now he's talking about the genocide. Human, I remember you are genocide. Kara, Frisk, the resets, the constant genocide. Wake up and Sans curl into you. That is not strange. What is strange is the box floating in midair in front of you. DWMP, level 1. Snowden, Papyrus' Sandsome. Continue reset. What? You gently wake up Sans. The skeleton monster's eyelids sparkle like life at your stirrings. What's up, babe? He mumbles half asleep. You point to the box in here. You ask if you can see it. See what? You explain the box to him. He instantly awake. He sits up. What? You can reset? Hey, I can reset? There's a button. There's a little asterisk next to it. So what happens when you hover over? He says. You wave your hand to it. Resetting will transfer ownership. Previous owners, Frisk left, Kara left. Does it maybe we think you use? You can reset. He asks, sounding days. You can save them? Reset it. He whispers, his voice broken. Please, for me.
You lean down and press your forehead against him. You kiss his smile. You press reset. Am I just gonna... Huh? It's just Undertale! What? It's just Undertale! What? What? It's just Undertale! We really did it. Okay. Yeah, Toriel's still here. Okay. Someone was standing there as if someone has died there. You did it. You really, really did it. Your eyes burn as tears slip out of you. Oh my dear, don't cry, she says, hurrying closer to you. It's all right now. Yes, it is. Come with me. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? You hiccup a laugh. It's crying harder. You poor thing. Take my hands. She offers you her hands. You take her hand. She guides you through a cavern that is not all dark. No ashes. They're alive. Everyone's alive. Yeah, dear DWMP. Sans said he was the only one who ever remembered the resets. And you only ever met her in the dream. It doesn't like long for Victoria to come back for you. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Lick your plate clean. If you like, dear human, you may stay here. The underground can be a dangerous place for humans. You beam at that. As much as you like to, you need to meet with someone else first. Oh, yes, someone very, very dear to you. Another monster. I see, she says. I can't keep you here. You're no child. Will you be back? You promise you will. She smiles at you. Good. She walks over to the end of the ruins. What? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay, wait, sorry. You're so used to the cold of Snowden that doesn't faze you when you step out. You quickly walk through the snow. You're fully intending to reach Snowden within the next 5 minutes. You cross the first bridge right when you feel a familiar gasp you. You snort, human. Don't you know how to greet a pal? Turn around and shake my hand. That's the voice you know as well as your own. You turn around. It's Sans. Except the light in his eyes pockets are pure white. Not a trace of blue red to be found. And he's wearing pink fuzzy slippers instead of sneakers. You throw your arms around Sans and pull him into a hug, immediately crying all over him again. What's wrong, DWMP? Got dust in your eyes? You hiccup. That was an awful... Yeah, that was a fucked ass pun, bro. What the hell is that? Yeah, he agrees, continuing to pat your back. You squeeze him tightly and kiss the top of his head. Hey, there, baby. No need to cry, I'm right here. Why did I date this guy? This is so... I'm physically cringing at this. I'm physically cringing. You sniffle. You're right there. Here, he continues. Everyone's here, and you're not alone. He buries his face into your neck. We're not alone, he whispers. Everything is okay now. Eventually, your tears are done. They always do when he comforts you. He pulls away and wipes his tears away from his fluffy mittens. Better? He asks. You ask him his papa's alive. Yep, everyone. You let out a slow breath. You straighten up and slip your hand in his. You're better now. Good. Are you ready? For what? Everything, he says. As long as he is with you. He tightens his grips around your hand. His eyelids brightening. As long as you'll have me. Okay, well, that is going to be the end of the video. That was great. I'm assuming there's like a normal ending, because there seems to be other endings. I'm okay with just this. I think I'm done. That I, on pure accident, got apparently the hardest ending to do. To be fair, I purposely did do like the zestiest crap ever, so it makes sense. Honestly, it was good. There's a couple typos. It was pretty fun, though. I'm not really into the sappy slice of life stuff. The first half was fun. The second half was still fun, but I'm not into slice of life, you know. So, see you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. DWNP out.